Neoclassical versus cottagecore. Which style is right for you? So, some homes feel grand, almost like stepping into a European estate. Other homes, they feel soft, they feel cozy, like a quiet cottage tucked away in the countryside. Now, both are beautiful, but they can create completely different experiences. So today, we're comparing two very different design styles, neoclassical and cottagecore. What they are, where they come from, and how to tell which one fits your home and your personality. So let's get into it. But before we do, welcome to Home Decor 101, your YouTube home decor channel. Okay, so let's start with what is neoclassical design. Now, neoclassical design is inspired by classical Greek and Roman architecture. It became popular in the 18th and 19th centuries, especially in Europe. Now, you can still see it today in older grand buildings, historic homes, and really formal interiors. It's all about symmetry, proportion, and elegance. Everything feels balanced and super intentional. Nothing is random. Now, on the other hand, cottagecore is almost the complete opposite. It's inspired by rural life, nature, and simplicity. It became popular more recently, especially online, as people started romanticizing slower, quieter living. So think soft fabrics, florals, vintage pieces, natural textures. It feels relaxed, imperfect, and very lived in. So now that you know what it is, let's discuss the origins and evolution. These two styles come from completely different worlds. Now, neoclassical design comes from ancient architecture, European history, formal design traditions, very formal. It was often used in very wealthy homes and public buildings. On the other hand, cottagecore comes from countryside living, handmade traditions, and this want and desire for simplicity. It's less about status and more about comfort and lifestyle. You guys always ask me about the color, so I wanted to include color palette for any design style that we talk about. Now, for neoclassical, the spaces use a lot of creams, whites, soft neutrals, and sometimes even gold, but it's usually very muted. It's not the bright, shiny, in-your-face kind. Everything feels very refined, very calm. Now, cottagecore uses soft pastels, warm tones, florals, and earthy colors. It feels softer, it feels more playful. Discussing materials and details. Neoclassical design features a lot of marble. That's what gives it that really elegant, old world type look. But it also features stone, polished wood, detailed molding, and columns. Everything feels very structured and elevated. On the other side, cottagecore includes wood, especially whitewashed wood, but any type of wood will actually work. Linen, cotton, ceramics, and handmade decor pieces. It feels very natural, it feels very relaxed. And speaking of feeling, let's talk about that overall feeling, because this is where the difference really stands out to me. Neoclassical feels elegant, formal, structured, timeless. It reminds me of like Downton Abbey. I don't know if you all watch that, but just that really regal, elegant type setting. That's neoclassical. Now, on the other hand, cottagecore is cozy, it's soft, it's romantic, and it's super relaxed. One feels like a grand estate, this palatial mansion. The other feels like a peaceful retreat, a cute little cozy cottage. So now that you have a great idea of what it is, you know where it originated from, the color palette, what it looks like, let's talk about where you will see these styles. Now you can spot neoclassical design in a lot of historic buildings, especially those buildings that are European. You'll see a lot in museums, luxury homes, and city architecture. Cities like Paris and London have so many examples of this style. Now, cottagecore is more common in countryside homes, small cottages, cozy interiors, and even modern homes styled specifically and on purpose to feel that way. You'll also see it all over social media and various lifestyle content creators. So it all comes down to one question: which one is right for you? And this really breaks down how you want your space to feel. So if you love structure, if you love symmetry, if you love elegance, if you love all things frou-frou, you'll probably lean towards neoclassical. And if you prefer comfort and softness and a more relaxed living look, you want your kitchen to just look like you go in there and bake fresh apple pies, cottagecore might feel more like you. And honestly, you can mix elements of both. I will say that's a mixture we don't see often, but it's not impossible. So here are my final thoughts. Neoclassical and cottagecore may seem like opposites, but they both create beautiful, intentional spaces. One is rooted in tradition and structure, the other in comfort and simplicity. And the best spaces usually take inspiration from both. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to Home Decor 101 for more decor comparisons and design ideas. So tell me, if you had to pick between the two, which one are you choosing? Neoclassical or cottagecore? Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.